It is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
Hey everybody, it's brew day, and as you could probably tell from the title, I am brewing my SJ Porr challenge submission. I'm pretty excited and hopeful about this beer, and I'm actually mashing right now, but I'll throw a little brew day footage in. Now, the basis of this beer, since the challenge is to brew the beer that'll stand the test of time and, your best beer. I brewed this beer a while back. It was one of my first mini mashes, so I'm actually converting it to all grain, but it was a awesome recipe. It was a very good beer. I enjoyed it very much, and actually won a silver medal at a competition that I sent it to. So I'm hoping that the base recipe is solid enough that I can go and do some tweaking with it. I haven't tweaked it before like this, so we'll see what happens. But basically, it's a darker beer. I don't know if you can see my hoses back here. I'll get you some close-up footage, but it's a stout, and I'll be adding some stuff to it. I got some of this kind of stuff. That's all I'll give you, and I also have some other stuff that I'll be throwing in there, and really hoping to get a nice, pleasant, enjoyable after dinner beer. How about that? Is that a good enough hint? Alright, so mashed in, and basically what do I got here? 1 hop addition. I'll just be using 1 ounce of Galena. I will be adding some cocoa powder, some maltodextrin, some lactose at the end. I am using British Ale yeast, White Labs 1098, and right, you'll see in the background here I have a yeast starter. So, should be ending up with about 6 gallons because I'm assuming that I'm going to get some loss, and the let's see. The target gravity here is 1054, and then I will be pitching and then adding some special stuff into the secondary, and should be, what am I shooting for here? Thought it was like 6.5% or so was the total. I don't see where that calculation is. Anyways, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're brewing. So this is my first edition for the 2014 SJ Porr challenge, and this is basically the intro for the Everty submission for this year, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to clip in some brew day footage here, and you guys can check it out. And if you have any guesses, there's a couple of you guys that might already know, but if you got any guesses, put them down below, and we'll see if any of you guys get it right. So, all right, let's check out the brew day. Here you can see, starting to run off into our boil kettle. Nice black color. Smells nice, roasty, chocolatey. Ah, yeah, smells. All right, so we are now filling up. I'm just back sparging, and here's Here's a look in our kettle. You can see I'm sitting at about 3.5 gallons. This probe right here is pretty much at the 4.5 gallon mark. So get some more runnings off here and see where we're at. Alright, so we're on our second runnings now. And approaching the 4 gallon mark. As you can see here, I'm trying to end up with 6 gallons total. So probably starting with about 7.5 gallons pre-boil. You can see nice color there. It's a little brown, but first runnings were 1070, second runnings are 1030, so it should even out about right, I think. Here's a look at the yeast starter. I turned it off about a half an hour ago, so I got a nice layer sitting on the bottom, so I'll decant and pitch that in. Alright, so we're trying to get our wort up to a boil. See, there's nice tan, creamy head to it. Yeah. Alright. So 181 degrees right now, ramping up. We'll check in once we hit boil. Alright, we're almost up to boil here. Corner 9, I turn a manual. For a 5 gallon batch, I turn my element to about 50% power. And that seems to hold a good enough boil. If I do a nice vigorous boil, it seems like in this system I boil off like a half a gallon about every half hour, so a gallon an hour. But alright, we're gonna get to a boil here. Alright, we got 1 ounce of Galena. That's going in. It's our only hop addition for this beer. Ten minutes left. I got some yeast nutrient and a wort block. Alright, so we're coming up on 5 minutes. I just killed my element. So it's time to add the goodness. I just don't want anything to char on my element. Alright. We're gonna kill the element. Open up the ball valve. Got my pump open. I got my counterflow chiller all set up. Sanitizer, and then my fermenter. We're gonna get her going. Alright, and there she be. Just need to pitch the yeast and let her ferment. Alright guys, so here it is. Starting gravity's probably about a 1064, which is pretty much pretty close to what I was hoping. Actually a little bit higher. My volume was a little low. I think I got maybe 5 1/3, maybe 5.5 gallons. So my only concern is that when I add my stuff into the stout, I might have some lossage, and depending on how many people I have to send beers out to, I'm just hoping that I end up with enough at the end of it. So anyways guys, so here it is, my base stout for the SJPorr Challenge 2014. I gotta go taste this guy. I'll see you later guys. Bye.